A farewell reading to those 9 creepy guys. Number 1, creepy guy number 1, Richard Mourdock of Indiana. Even when life begins in that horrible situation of rape, that it is something that God intended to happen. And I say, farewell, Mourdock, farewell. Creepy guy number 2, Joe Walsh of Illinois. Quote, there is no such exception as the life of the mother, and as far as health of the mother, same thing. Farewell, Joe Walsh, farewell. Creepy guy number 3, John Koster of Washington. On the rape thing, it's like, how does putting more violence onto a woman's body and taking the life of an innocent child, that's a consequence of this crime. How does that make it better? You know what I mean? Questionnaire. Yeah, but she has to live with the consequence of that crime. Koster. Well, I know. You know crime has consequences. Goodbye, Koster, goodbye. Farewell. Creepy guy number 4, Todd Aiken of Missouri. Todd Aiken. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try and shut down that whole thing. Bye-bye, bye-bye, farewell. Next creepy guy, Roscoe Bartlett of Maryland. Quote, what is the percentage of abortions for rape? It is tiny. It is a tiny, tiny percentage. Audience member, 20,000 pregnancies every year from rape. Bartlett, yeah, and how many abortions? In the millions. Audience member, that's 20,000 rapes. That's 20,000 who are violated. Bartlett, yeah, I know. Goodbye, Bartlett, goodbye, farewell. Next creepy guy, Rick Berg. Rick Berg of North Dakota. Interviewer, why would you force a woman who has been raped to have that baby? You know, like I say, Jim, my position is pro-life. And you know, I care about the unborn, and I feel that's really where we should be in our policy. Interviewer, what would the appropriate sentence be? Should we put her in jail? Should we fine her? I mean, do you have any thoughts on that at all? Rick, you know, those are things that need to be worked out through the legislative process. Goodbye, Berg, farewell. Next creepy guy, John McGovern of Vermont. John McGovern of Vermont. Bernie Sanders. Do you believe that a woman should be forced by the government to give birth to a rapist baby against her will? McGovern. I've always in my career and to this day been loyal to the principle of life. I'm pro-life. I'm profoundly pro-life. I'm pro-life to my core. Farewell. Farewell, pro-lifer. Farewell. Next creepy guy, Paul Ryan. Interviewer, should it be legal for a woman to get an abortion if she's been raped? Ryan, I'm very proud of my pro-life record. I've always adopted the idea, the position that the method of conception doesn't change the definition of life. Oh, a bon voyage, a farewell to Paul Ryan, Unfortunately, he's still around in the House, but he won't be vice president. And the next and the final creepy guy is Tom Smith of Pennsylvania. Tom Smith. Interviewer, how would you tell a daughter or a granddaughter who, God forbid, would be the victim of a rape to keep the child against her own will? Smith, I live something similar to that with my own family. She chose life, and I commend her for that. She knew my views, but fortunately for me, I didn't have to. She chose the way I taught. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't rape. Interviewer, similar how? Smith, having a baby out of wedlock. Interviewer, that's similar to rape? No, 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 no. Well, put yourself in a father's position. Yes, I mean, it is similar. Farewell, Tom Smith. Farewell, farewell. I'd like to say farewell to not only these 9 politicians, but to a little slice of ignorance, just a little one. And most importantly, farewell to a future where my daughter, who's about to turn 2 months, would have to worry about her rights being controlled by a handful of misinformed, ignorant, and raving mad men. Farewell, farewell. All 9 of you lost. And thankfully, none of you will be able to decide what a woman can do with her body, even in the case of incest and rape. Bye.